We were messing around with those letter magnets.
Yeah.
We can get some letter magnets.
Get big letters.
Heck yeah. And just spell stuff out. It'd be so cool. Oh, little Easter eggs. Look at the thing creative.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to start? Get something put together?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to host or me?
I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it then.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back, soon to be welcome back. This is our first one to our Sunday recap with me, Adley.
I'm Jackson.
Yeah. And we're
doing a thing.
Yeah. We're just getting it done.
This is the first time that we've done our Sunday recaps in podcast style. So it's a lot of new things to learn. It's a lot of fun things that we're doing. So I'm really glad that we're able to get this out there to the people finally.
This is so exciting. Oof. Oh my goodness. I guess, this might or might not be one of your first times seeing me because I'm really new to the group. So
it doesn't matter. She shows up 30 minutes late to church anyway, so you probably didn't see her to begin with.
Okay, Jackson. You know what? We take accountability around these parts. He's not wrong. But if the name ever trips anybody up, Miss Lee works. I mean, I picked it up when I was in school working with the kids, and here working with you guys. So
I will never, ever call you Miss Lee.
It's beef. It's beef.
I'll throw hands with myself for letting it
just letting it slide.
I'm gonna keep calling you Shulk until.
Hey, Shulk works too.
Shulk's coming back.
Yeah.
So listen, don't let her fool y'all. Adley is buff. Like, she could bench 4 of me. So we call her Shulk because she Hulk. But I mean, she was pushing cases on Sunday. Like, I'm telling you, Sunday service was insane. Yeah. Loading in, loading out. We got out before 9. Listen, you don't understand how big that was for us. Yeah. We were there until 10 last week at our first service, and we cut it by an hour this week. That's insane. But no, service was fantastic. Yeah. I think worship was great. We've really enjoyed having. We have people from Free Chapel coming, and it was really nice to have them there.
Dude, the song you were so excited about. What is it? What I see? Yeah. You were so excited about it. I heard you talking about it like weeks ago. You're like, dude, like I already planned it out. Like I'm so excited. And then it actually panned out. And I'm not saying don't ever do it again, but I'm also saying do it every single Sunday if you can.
Every single Sunday is wild.
Well,
that song's a lot. But listen, as long as our students keep clapping like they were last night, they keep being involved. Yeah. I'll do that song for 8 years if I have to.
I like the spirit.
And then worship really flowed into PT's message as well. And let me tell you, that message was insane.
Agreed.
Like, I thought that it was about the prodigal son, but it was actually fully about the brother. Yeah. Which is just something that I haven't thought about before.
Nobody tackles it in that way.
No, not at all. So it was a very
new concept.
Okay, I guess this is where we're going with this. Yeah. I wasn't ready.
You weren't
I don't think you were ready.
No, I didn't even know anything about what he had set up or what he thought about talking about. You know, he threw a theme at us at the last week of December. Yeah. And we were like, all right, cool. Excited to see what you have to say. And I mean,
he's coming in.
He's coming with it.
He's coming in ready.
What?
Listen, he knows something else.
He really is. Not only did he come in talking about, y'all know the story about the prodigal son, right? Yeah, we're not going to talk about him at all.
I was like, okay.
And then on top of that was we're actually going to focus on 3 whole other characters in that story.
Facts.
Which is great because you get to see kind of how PT breaks down scripture and how he sees the picture in his brain. So he was like, you've got the prodigal son.
Yeah.
We'll call him Steve.
We're going to call him Steve because we're confused all the time. Yeah.
Who basically told his dad, don't care about you. You're dead to me. Give me my money. I'm going to BC Vegas.
Me personally, I would never walk up to my dad and be like, Ha! Screw you. I'm gone. Give me my money.
Good luck being PT son. How?
You don't.
I kind of would like to see how that pans out, though.
Okay.
Somebody bring some popcorn. Might be a cute little,
Somebody's gonna like dub my voice and like call him, and it's gonna be me and be like, "Yo."
That'd be a nice prank to pull. Hey, Dad. Screw you.
I would like all the money to my name, and I'm gonna run off to Vegas.
I mean, imagine like the dad wasn't dead,
No.
so nothing was already split up.
He was very much alive.
He had to literally basically sell his like life. Like it's not even life insurance at that point, just to get his son what he wanted. How gracious was his dad to like do that?
And then it's like, I think the cool part about the prodigal son was that like he never lost the thought of his identity.
Yeah.
Like even when he was sitting there watching pigs eating, it was like, I want what they're eating. It's so gross.
I can't.
Pig slop would be nasty.
There was this video, I don't know, I just remembered that my parents bought me these CDs of like Bible stories, and they were in Spanish fully, but they were like little caricatures or whatever. And that scene of the prodigal son like staring at the pig slop, that's what I keep envisioning.
Yeah. It's gross.
So gross.
It's gross. But then even then he said, I'm going to go back home and ask my dad to be made less than one of his servants. So that points out, hey, there was servants here.
Yeah.
And that was like, it was cool to think like, okay, he has servants. Cool. Good to know. And then the other brother came and was like, you treat me like one of your slaves. So there was, that points out all three groups that were involved here.
Yeah.
And that kind of helped put into perspective how he rolled into his first point and how he was talking about how there's three people working on the farm.
There's tiers.
That there's the son servants and slaves. But these are the people that you can want to be to God. Like the son, you can either leave and take your inheritance, or you can choose to stay home.
Right, which seems like an easy choice, but a lot of times, depending on where we're at and what we think, we can get to a point where we decide to go, okay, you know what? Screw this.
Exactly.
The house is nice, but I want to see what's out there. Check if the grass is really greener.
Yeah.
And then you realize that the grass is not greener.
See how sideways that got.
Yeah. And then you see, well, older brother, we need a name.
How do you feel about Bob? I like
That's
Bob.
Yeah,
I like, because
okay.
Bob just feels like an older brother kind of name.
Steve and Bob. Bob and Steve. All right. I like it. So we got Steve, who thinks the grass is greener. Never is. He ends up in a place where his self-esteem is so low that he would rather not even come back and say, yo, Dad, give me the chance. He's like, listen, if I could work for you and you could just give me something better to eat, I'll do it.
Facts.
It's cool.
Facts.
And then you have Bob, whose self-esteem is also kind of low because he's in the house, but we all know the brother comes back.
Ain't
Steve
nobody's throwing a party for him.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I don't even want loud dancing that you can hear from miles away.
Okay, listen. How do you dance loud? Like, how do you celebrate and dance? How do you dance loud?
Tap shoes.
Tap shoes?
Yeah.
I mean,
they had floorboards back then?
I mean, you're right.
It could be a thing.
I'd step on chickens.
Oh gosh. You think they were dancing hard enough that the pig slop was just making noise? Imagine.
That's gross.
It's not like
why are you dancing in the pig slop, Adley?
Hey, it was a rowdy party. You never know. You never know. You don't know how they used to get down in the get down.
Okay. I think they got a little too down. Two step all the way down to the pig slop.
Yeah.
Had to jump up in the truck. I was like, wow. Oh, it's mushy too.
Okay, enough pig slop. No more. Either way, I mean, the dancing was heard from miles away.
Yeah.
And the older son, Bob, he's like, dude, I don't even want all of that.
Yeah.
I just wanted some appreciation.
Yeah, facts.
You could have killed a little goat for me and made me feel like you loved me a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the dad's like, whoa. No. You live here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Everything that's mine is yours. What do you mean you're a slave?
And then it's like, because he talks about like how the son is, you can either leave your inheritance or you can go take your inheritance or you can stay home.
Right.
And it's like the servants, like, they're just like, I do the right thing and I get something back.
Right.
So we chilling. We good.
Yeah.
I'll wipe your shoes off and I'll take some bread, whatever.
Yeah.
We chilling. And then it was like the slaves. Like that wasn't
kind of just there.
That wasn't a choice. They just keep going.
Yeah.
They get fed.
They take whatever they can as their payback for what they do, if there even is any.
Yeah.
Do you think that they like felt a need to take care of the slaves?
Yeah. I mean, you
so?
still want somebody to, help.
Well, I kind of think of it like, what if the son's self-esteem was gone because he didn't even realize who he really was, where he was, and couldn't appreciate the things around him?
Yeah.
If he's comparing himself to a slave, maybe he feels like not taken care of. At least the servants know, like, if I do this, then this is going to come out of it. I'm going to get my meal for the day. I'm going to get that young goat or whatever we can get.
You that goat.
With the slave, I feel like it's more so like, I do this consistently all the time. And it's not for certain if I'm going to see the bright side of things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of saw it that way. And it's great because PT's 7th point was your perception of your position determines your possession. We got to let that sink.
Hold up. Run that back.
Your perception.
Okay.
Of your position.
Okay.
Determines your possession.
Okay, I think I get it.
Okay.
So, Steve.
Right.
Was like, yo, give me everything that's in my name that you were going to give to me in your will.
Right.
Let me go submit it. And he got it.
Right.
So that means everything that the father had left was going to go to Bob.
There was nowhere else to put it.
I mean, unless it was, the thing that they used to fatten the calf. But, I mean.
Oh, true. That was
it's a big cow.
Fat calf.
So, so Bob didn't understand where in his position, his perception wasn't right. And that determined how he saw his possession.
Yeah.
Whereas Steve was like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know what I'm supposed to get.
Right.
So you're going to slide me the cash.
Or the fattened calf.
Give me the horses.
Do you think they had horses?
I'm going to ride my horses.
They only talk about goats. You think he was riding a goat?
I want to see him like water skiing on 2 goats. Like sitting on 2 goats. It's like, yeah. Just,
Are the goats bleeding all the way?
No. They take that chase serious. They ain't got time to play.
I don't think they did.
They got like visors on.
No, wait, hold on. You're painting too vivid of a picture. We're getting off track.
I think we're.
You think so?
We're on track. We're water goating.
We're on the track with the goats.
We're goat skiing all the way to that party.
Where they're dancing in pixel. The point is, your perception of where you're at definitely determines what you even believe you possess.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Bob, the older son, Bob, he was at the source of the money.
Yeah.
He was like in the bank.
He was in the bank.
And good old Steve, he got a portion of it. Think about it. The dad wasn't dead yet. He could have acquired so much interest in the time that Steve was gone, but Steve only acquired X amount of money based on that point in time.
Yeah.
If the father was wealthy, he kept making money.
Facts.
Brax was going up. Bob had access to so much more.
Yep.
And yet, he didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
He's standing in the middle of his blessing, and he's like, you haven't blessed me yet.
It's very like, because we do that with God.
Yeah.
Like, you're standing in the middle of where you're supposed to be. You've received the whole blessing. You're like, hey, God, saw what you did for him.
Do it for
You want to do that for me?
Lord, I've seen
He just got a check in the mail for $2,500. And I would like some gas money. So I know, like, you're giving me everything I want right now, and I'm doing great, and you're telling me all these things, and you're showing me where I'm supposed to go in my life. But I'm going up, and so are gas prices. So I would enjoy if, like, in the mail tomorrow, there was just that little envelope.
Yeah.
I would much appreciate that.
Yeah, and then God's looking at you like, I gave you a job. Like,
there's a Hummer coming to you next week. Oh. Like, I just need you to chill.
In the name of Jesus. We're getting it from Joseph.
From
We're
Joseph.
Give him his commission. He gets to play a part in this too.
Yep. No, it's just like you're going to miss out on a lot just trying to sit here, and if you're unaware of where you already are, you're not going to be able to see what's coming to you.
Yeah.
It's just you're blind at that point.
Yeah. It's like a lot of times we get stuck in this servant job with God, where it's like, all right, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to read my Bible.
That's good.
I'm going to sit and have Devo time. I'm going to make sure that I don't do all the wrong things. And then God's going to give me everything that I ever thought I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
And then people get upset when those things don't happen. Yeah. It's like, well, I've been going to church, been reading my Bible, I've been praying every day. I got saved 3 months ago. Like, we've been doing this for a minute.
Like, I came back. What do you mean? Yeah, you came back and you've been studying, and that's great.
Thanks.
That means you're already there.
Good job. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do to receive the thing that you've already received.
Yeah, dude, Bob was like, you didn't even give me a goat to celebrate with my friends. Father's like, dude, you take care of the goat every day. You didn't even bother asking.
The goat's yours. Like, you can kill him if you want to.
Right. You could have invited your friends and had, I don't know, like a hay down and danced in pig slop.
A hay down? Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess.
I mean, you're not envisioning a barn.
I'm
envisioning a barn and like acres upon acres upon acres of land and goats that are like magical reindeer.
Acres on acres.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the like envisionment of goats and all the things that goats can do. Like,
can they actually do anything?
I want to see, like...
We're going to fact check this, and then we're going to come
back. I think ESPN should figure out how to put people on top of goats. That's going to be so popular.
Dude, there's probably a country somewhere where they do stuff with goats. Okay, yeah, we're gonna follow up on that for sure.
Please.
We got to figure it out.
Stay tuned next week.
There's no way
because we're going to come in on goats, and you ain't going to know what happened. You'll only know if you're listening. So if you start listening on week 2,
you might miss out.
Just please go listen to week 1 and don't leave. You'll understand a lot more.
Oh my goodness.
No, it was good. And like the scriptures that he used too. Like he spent the time in Luke 15. Like it was good. It was a good word. Yeah. It was a great word.
Yeah. He really highlighted that that we as Christians, as followers of Christ, have to be really aware of what our motivation for coming to Christ really even is, and how that is going to always determine how much we tolerate other people even being blessed. Yeah. You know, if you find yourself feeling a little butthurt because your neighbor is getting something, maybe it's time to take a look at the things that you have and practice a little bit more gratefulness and remind yourself that you are the creme de la creme of Christ. Yeah. You're already here. Yeah. It should be exciting for other people to come and share that with you. Yeah. You know, it's our job to, like PT said, go up behind our brother when he decides to leave, give him a little, get your butt in the house. Yeah, facts. You know? Rather than being like, no, why would you bless him? He disobeyed. And so do you. And God is still blessing you every day. Everybody, you know, deserves to be included. Yeah. 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 Period. Oh, look at you using it.
That made me feel so gross.
No, but that was so good.
Guys,
he hates on me for using the word period.
Listen.
But we got it in 4K.
We did get it in 4K.